Snow in 1854. We haven't given you an answer of how we're going to figure out what's going on. How would you attack this problem? How would you figure out what was happening? What would we need to do?
Figure out what's causing it.
Figure out what's causing it. And how would we do that? What would we need to start figuring? You guys did an activity yesterday. Think about the vocabulary words you used yesterday. What would we need to do?
You go to the source.
Okay, try to find the source.
I'm trying to find, see what they're drinking and eating.
Okay, try to figure out what they're drinking and eating.
What was the motor transmission?
Motor transmission, like that. What's causing it? And so, think of back in the day, 1854. Do they have the technology we have today?
No.
So it was a lot of doctor visits. Dr. John Snow had to go and interview people, try to figure out what behaviors they were doing, what common behaviors these people that were dying daily were doing for them to get sick. How do you think we could do it now?
Technology.
But what would we do differently now? What would you guys do if you were Dr. John Snow?
Find patient zero.
Okay, you try to find patient zero. We try to figure out where is these patients generally located. Okay, what else could we do? What could we test? What could we analyze? Sorry? Well, what are we gonna do?
Figure out what's
Where?
Like where you get water.
Where we get water?
The inside of it.
The inside of the water. Okay, good. So what you guys are gonna be doing today, and that's what we're gonna be doing here, we have identified the wells or the pumps that these people in Soho, London in 1854 were getting their water from. Okay, so each station, and they're labeled with the flasks, they're labeled 1 through 6, and they represent a real water pump from 1854 in London, and you guys are gonna test the water to see if it's contaminated, okay? First, make sure you identify the odor. Here's a scale from 0 to 5. Make sure you're wafting the flask to see if it has a really bad odor or not a bad odor. So if it doesn't have a bad odor, it would be 0. If it's stinky, what would you give it?
5.
5, all right. Same thing with the color. What you guys are gonna do at each station is you're going to get the flask and the wells we have here, and you're gonna put a few drops into the well, okay? And then you will use your indicator to see if it is contaminated, and here's your indicator. Make sure you're not cross-contaminating any of the pipettes, because you'll get false results.
How many drops are finished?
It was 4 drops of the well water, okay? And make sure if you have any other observations that you write them down. And it's 2 drops of the indicator, so it's 4 drops of the sample water from each well and 2 drops from their indicator, okay? And this over here is station 2. This is station 3, no, 1. 1, 2. And then back there are the rest of the stations. 3, 4, 5, 6. Question. You're working in partners. One of your partners will be responsible for taking their notebook around and writing down the observations. And the other partner will be responsible for actually making the observation, letting them know. Questions so far? All right, get ready, get those goggles on. Your aprons are on already, and let's get started.